Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and I am back with another one of my top 7 Ludum Dare 29 picks. And for anyone who doesn't know, Ludum Dare is a twice-yearly competition where a theme is picked. This Ludum Dare theme was Beneath the Surface, and then developers are tasked with creating a game in 48 hours based on that theme. So, as you can see here, this is Andrew Shouldice's game. Hopefully I said your last name correctly. If not, I apologize. And it is called Our God Lives Underground. So, yesterday, of course, I covered Notch's game, which was totally text, no music, no anything, just all about story. This is much more about atmosphere, and I thought it would make a good juxtaposition to yesterday's pick. So, as you can see, we've got kind of this really cool, grainy, it's almost like white noise kind of effect. And we are just this little guy here. You can see we've got some really nice art here, especially in the shadow work. I love the way that the shadows kind of fit into everything here from all these pillars. And then we've got this sort of surface here that is obviously kind of our attention point. I don't actually know how far it'll let us walk out. Could be interesting to find out. It might honestly just let us go forever. I don't know. But we can assume, based on visual stuff, that we're probably in some kind of maybe desert area, something like that. And then of course we've got kind of these ruins. So, as you can see, when we stand on the platform, we head down. And I do also want to note here that the lighting effects are just fantastic. I really, really love the lighting use in this. And it seems like all the light source is coming from maybe a lantern that we're holding. Of course, the visuals are a little abstract, so it's not totally easy to tell if, in fact, we are holding a lantern or not. So as you can see, the title pops up there. And then we're kind of in these crazy ruins. Again, just really, really notice the lighting here. Just absolutely beautiful. I'm really a big fan of the lighting use here. Especially like when you transition. That is so good. I love that transition from being in a hallway to opening up into the room. Looks so good. And while there isn't necessarily much in terms of music, the sound design here is just like impeccable. There's, just a ton of like ambient sounds. And then I love these little guys. We've got these like little creatures that are afraid of the light, so they kind of like run away from us. And they don't really do anything. As far as I know, they won't like attack us or anything. They're just kind of there to add a little bit more atmosphere to the whole environment. And I really love the sense of depth. I love this kind of top-down view into everything. And you can even see in the floors because of the shadows. Like we've got this sense of depth in everything. And I think that it really brings kind of a full realization to this world, which is amazing because like I've spent a lot of time just sitting here kind of talking about stuff. All in all, the game is probably like a minute or two worth to actually run through from start to finish. But there's just so much here to appreciate. Simply just from like an art perspective and an atmosphere perspective. It all sounds really amazing. This is like such a cool view of everything too. And we've got this crazy like kind of bit of geometry down there. It almost looks like maybe some kind of like sacred geometry, one of those really wild shapes. And then we get a final elevator, and then this is the end. So, kind of an open-ended story. You can kind of take from it what you will. I kind of take from it, considering what we're doing and what the title is, that we were going to visit God, which I'm assuming was that kind of bright white shape. But of course, that's all just kind of my interpretation of it. You may have a different interpretation. It's, it's interesting. It's definitely up for some discussion on maybe what the actual story here was. But even besides that, I think that like I said, the art and the sound design just creates such a beautiful and perfect atmosphere that I didn't really find in too many of the LD games. I honestly don't find this much atmosphere in a lot of games, so it's really amazing that this was pulled off in 48 hours and just kind of like pulled me in as much as it did. But that is all that I've got to show off for this one, so definitely let me know in the comments if you've got a different interpretation of it, or just any thoughts that you had about the things I mentioned. And like I said, it's over pretty quick, but I think that it would be a cool one to show off to a friend, if you want to show someone just like how much you can do with atmosphere in a game. Sit them down at the computer for 5 minutes and show them this game, because I think it is a really good representation of that. But like I said in the description, I will of course leave a link to this game as well as to the main Ludum Dare page where you can check out the other 2,500 games that were submitted. And yeah, that'll be that. So as always, like I said, feel free to comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos every day, and if you liked my look at Our God Lives Underground, then please do consider clicking the like button, because that helps me out a ton, and I definitely appreciate that. So with all of that being said, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.